Alright, now perhaps I'm back. I don't know. And I don't know how to check. This is frustrating. I should be able to find myself on YouTube, but I can't figure it out. Saying go live on YouTube, but I should already be on YouTube, you know? You know? Ugh. I tell y'all. Oh, hey, what's up? Some things work. I'm like, am I coming through? Like, I can't really tell. Oh, are we loading? Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I bet that's better now. I hope. Technical difficulties. Okay. Hey. All right, I think we're good now. Yep. That was my fault. I was running a VPN that was routing me through Argentina. So I think that's a lot to ask for an internet connection to stream by way of Argentina. Okay, cool. That explains that. That's good. Hello, Hodis Demis Nemis. Apologies to any of the people who already left. Okay. So, Hodis, welcome here. How to's? Because I have a special surprise for you specifically. Albert. We could also do Albert. Oh right, yeah, you were Albert from the Discord, if I recall correctly, asking about OpenPose. Was that you? I don't know. I got to help. Yes, Albert. Yeah. So. Yeah, OpenPose. I like them in a lot of ways, but they are not an easy to use system. And they have had their 3D stuff for a while, ostensibly, but like, I've never seen anyone successfully use it. I'm sure someone has, but I don't know. It's a huge hassle. Wouldn't it be great if some guy had decided, with a lab and a lot of help, had decided to spend all of their time in quarantine to like build a system to do joint recordings and 3D reconstructions on their own? Wouldn't that be nice? Hi, Mom. So this is actually some software that I have built with my lab at & Co. to record from wired USB cameras that look a lot like this. How are we doing on screen drops? Yeah, so let's see if we can record some quick datums. some quick data. So let's see. So let's go one by one. So all of these, so you, which one? You need to come this way. Yeah, there you go. You are fine. You are way off. Alright, there's that guy, and then we got this guy over here is actually pretty good. No, I don't know. Right. I gotta actually figure this out. So let's make it so. Let's move them all a little this way. Okay, so now every one of the screens has an unobstructed view of the Trueco board, and I can stand here. Cool. Okay. So now that I've done that, I say proceed. Exactly. That is the dream. Oh no! Oh, right. Shit. Excuse me. I had like a git merge situation recently. Can't restart. It's okay. It's a work in progress. So basically we're making a system designed to basically automatically, like, in a perfect world when things work, it'd be like a single click and then recording data that looks like the one above me. If you currently have two FLIR cameras that attach via USB, you are actually in almost exactly the place that I am to do reconstructions. So this may be, if I can get this to work, which is I will. It does work, but like on the fly, you never know. YAML. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, totally. And so what this thing does is it records multiple streams at once, and synchronizes them, which is essential, and then feeds each one of them in through OpenPose /DeepLab Cut / whichever other one you want, and then takes the 2D data plus the sort of Charuko board 3D reconstruction and generates 3D skeleton data. Except I made the mistake of well, we've worked pretty fucking hard to make it work this easy. Also, it doesn't work right now, so it's not that easy. But that is actually the point. Is like we actually like I've been using OpenPose for like a bunch of years now, and like it sucks. It sucks to use that software, and like everybody's software that everyone's out there that's making the software really don't make it easy, and like it's even at best it's like a command line interface. So like I'm just trying to make something that can actually be like used like as a tool, like a scientific tool, that you don't have to like navigate and wade through this like horrible documentation. Like the documentation for OpenPose has not changed since the day they released it in 2017, and like it's awful. Like it's like leads you in these circles, like ugh. Because like of course they know it's like they're not in a position, like that team, that lab is not in the position they need to be in to like maintain a code base. Like it's not part of their reward system. So I'm just here like, what if it was? Why isn't this working? I do know why it's not working. It's because there's no import statements here. So, YAML. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, I am like working from a new version of the code, and like there's enough changes going on right now that it's just not stable. But like we're planning to release this as a free open source like software package within the next month. It will be called Free Mocap, so you can do like pip free mocap. You can type pip free mocap now, and it will install something. It won't be useful, but it will install something. So between now and a month, we basically plan to set things up so that it works and that it's stable, and then release it, and there'll be some bit of fanfare with that. But yeah, I mean, like you were describing exactly the use case that we are motivated by, which is that there are all these amazing tools out there. Yeah, no, totally, right? And like, you were literally where I was, 4 years ago when I first discovered OpenPose, and I'm a human subjects researcher, so I saw that, I'm like, oh man, like this is awesome. Like we could start recording people doing stuff. And I tried using it, and it's just like, yeah, it's super far outside of my comfort zone. Like it's now I worked hard, so now it is my comfort zone. But like when I first started, I was like, I didn't know how to do like any kind of like GitHub installs and all that. So this project is kind of designed to help other people not have to go through all of that. Because you found their website, and you found their instructions on how to do their 3D stuff, and so you bought the FLIR cameras, and you're trying to follow their instructions, and you're like, wait, this doesn't work, and I don't have the skill set required to troubleshoot it. And that's where I was, and this project is designed to help that little trough. So if you have, is it like FLIR Blackfly cameras? I got you, Albert. We're here for you. It might take I'm working on it. I'll be here each week on Thursday, and then I'm doing like a release on July 20th is the date. You heard it here first. July 20th. Free mocap. It's already on GitHub. It's just don't use it. It's not good. But it will be good by July 20th. Oh yes. That's true, Snakeface. I agree. It's shocking and exciting. Now the question is, can I actually get it running today? Which is not a guarantee. I think I should be able to. If I had been smart, which of course I'm not, I would have like made sure the code was like stable and working before updating it, right before a Twitch stream trying to show it off. But this is not where we're at. This is real on the fly stuff. 90. Boop. It replaces this, so this is good. What up? But now when I close the setup mode and I tell it to make a session, how are we gonna do it? What are we doing? Nope, don't like it. Right config YAML. A lot of this is my fault. Yes, because I have a feeling that the fact that this is all write config, load session paths. I think we do want these. I'm just gonna open them up. Can't hurt nothing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, buddy. Yeah, no, it's great. I'm excited. It should be fun. And I was happy. Don't think this the wrong way, Albert. But when your your struggles are like, what's the word? Encouraging. I'm happy to see you struggling with exactly the reason I did all this work. Because, yeah, I mean, because it's kind of like, it's a little bit frustrating to see, like, there's like this so much. Oh, are we good? This one isn't gonna work. Okay, I gotta restart this. You may be in luck, Albert. Thank you. I'm happy. You know, it's kind of. It was interesting because, like, it was recently I was watching a YouTube video of a guy who's named Royal Skies, who makes like Blender like tutorials, and he made one about the Kinect, and he was talking about the Kinect as like, you know, the most viable way for people to get motion capture for like less than $1 million type of thing. And I was watching, I was just like, man, the Kinect like sucks. Like it's like it wasn't ever that good. And it's deprecated. There's no pipeline to deal with it. And I was just like, wow, the world really doesn't have an option for like cheap motion capture. And so I was like, well, so now I was working on this like markerless system, which this is like I have a motion capture lab. Like it's like, you know, $250,000 worth of equipment. But I wasn't really able to use it during the pandemic. So like kind of started working on this like markerless system because I was like, well, we should be able to do this with the existing technology that's out there, like your open poses and your deep lab cuts and your media pipes and your alpha poses and your ML, SML, whatever, P, whatever. But like this is like the high tech stuff, but like the general population can't use this stuff. The general scientific population can't use this stuff because it's all made by computer scientists and whoever. And like they just don't really put the work in to like make it usable. Yeah, dude, totally. Like, yeah, exactly, right? It's just like, wow, this is complicated. And there are people out there using it, but the thing is that they're hiding it in closed source software. And like, it's sort of like, it's like, well, if you can understand it, then you can make money off of it. But it's like, man, I don't know. I'm like NIH funded, so I think I'd rather just like make something for people and just give it away for free, and like a good open source guy. Because there's a lot of people out there already trying to make a buck off this stuff. I don't need to be one of them. Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay, this is actually going to be a little hard. So the trick is I have to hide, because in the current version of it, the first 2 seconds the Charuko board needs to be unobstructed, which is, I mean, it's a fixable problem, but for now it's not fixed. So we hide. We hide in the corner, and we very sneakily press proceed. And we say 1,000, 2,000, and then we stand up. And we record juggling. Whoa. Okay. Okay. But it's cool, because I think we got the recording. Did we get the recording? We may not have. Session object has no attribute session settings. Well, shouldn't you, buddy? Shouldn't you? Are we in record cams? No. It's okay. This is it's a new back end. Boop, 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 boop. It's a new back end. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Now I'm not sure. Let me go see if that saved anything. I'm not sure. But free mocap data. Oop, oop. Okay, so this would have been. These are the folders that get made when you make a recording. So it's sesh, like session, 2021. It should say 20. It says, we'll fix that. It should say 2021 0702. And then 174023. That was recorded. So that's the time. Oh yeah, still making them. It's not making them one by one yet. Do I have any raw videos? I do have some. Okay. So these are the raw videos. They are not. This is not. You don't want to. They have to make it through to. Because it failed in an unexpected place. So I gotta figure out. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth trying to move on from here. Where did you complain? Has no attribute. You know what I'm saying? Oh hey, it's a kitty. Joink. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Get in there. It's okay. It's okay. Run. Nope. Wrong button. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. Alrighty. I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to be the kind of thing that is a bit guess and checky, if you know what I'm saying. Oh wait, I gotta hide again. chance. Well, we'll see. Oh wait, I didn't move in front of it. Ugh. Ugh. Yikes. She thinks I'm a bad hider. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. So... let's try this. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to try to use my Git skills and roll back to a more earlier version of this that hypothetically worked. Because I think... oh wait, no, where's the deep lab cut? It's free mocap. I think that this is a problem with a merge with Aaron's. I think if I roll back to this one. That's okay. We don't need deep lab cut because we're not going to use it right now. Now, theoretically, this is now the previous version. I don't know if I believe that, but it might be. No, it is. Okay. All right, we may have done this. Everybody panic. Bro, I told you I don't want that. Chill. Don't need it. Don't want it. I do both want it and need it, but right now I don't. Hey, okay. We might be cooking with gas, which is dangerous. But also, like, that's actually usually how you cook. So. Da 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 da. Da-da-da. Notice how those are the different parameters from the last time we recorded because we loaded an older parameter file. Am I recording or I think I'm setting up? I'm setting up. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. And proceed. Okay. Alrighty. So, what just happened, Hottest, is I did that recording, and this is checking how good the recording was. Specifically, it's looking for frame drops, and the fact that these are all straight lines on top of each other means that it has done a great job. So, proceed. Now it's going to take those videos and use timestamps that it recorded during runtime to synchronize them. So basically, you never really... So cameras kind of run as free-running processes, and basically you need to synchronize them. You can't trust... something like FLIR, you kind of can. But, yeah, you'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. This is now calibrating the videos. Yeah, it's the Spinnaker SDK. This is being run through Python OpenCV. Oh, hey, what up? But when I want to learn how to do this, I watch a YouTube video. kind of. I'm. It's really tough, man. Nightwand, because you're also in a position that I have also found myself in a lot, which is that people, they don't start at zero, like, and there's a lot of like basic understanding of like the dash. What's the dash? Oh, this dash. Um, yeah, I don't know. So I'll finish answering Nightwand. Um, I can't help you like directly because like I also don't have like space for that. But like I'm hoping to kind of create an environment that is beneficial. Oh yeah, look at that. To like conducive to like learning from ground zero up. I can't help you right now though because I'm like in the middle of something, but like I know, right? Glitch robot. I'm not sure what you mean. Um, could you be more? If either of you have follow-ups or details, that would be helpful because those are both. Plotly. Um. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you want to recreate. So like the video above me, which is using Matplotlib. Yeah, yeah, that would actually. That's like that. I tried doing that. And I couldn't figure out how. I kind of like was trying to use Plotly to be like a browser based thing, and I couldn't quite figure it out. So that would be great. Um, are you a developer? I'm guessing because you offered doing that. Oh, so that I can connect. Um, ah, cool. Hi. Um, I mean, so I think the easiest. So by the way, right now it is taking each of those videos and running them through OpenPose, which is a lengthy process, but they were short videos. Like the little look at this little like ghost skeleton here. Um, uh, so I think one of the most immediate things I could imagine doing with Plotly would be to because play pre-recorded reconstructed data in an interactive setting. So like the video above me is just a video. So like it's data, it's 3D data, but you can't interact with it. So what I would love to be able to do would be, for example, take this video, this sort of session that I'm recording now, and then once it's reconstructed, put it on a website so that people can kind of zoom in and zoom out and stop play and like rotate around. And I think that's something that like Plotly would be really well suited to do. Um, what's your scope? So running in the server and connecting to other devices for like previously recorded data. Yeah, that would be awesome. For like currently running cameras. I'm not sure if that's what you're suggesting, but I don't know how that would work. But yeah, I mean, Glitched Robot, are you on the Discord server? Because basically, I am starting this project as a sort of an open source project within the next month. Okay, you are great. I would say stay tuned, and I'll be making announcements over the next. So I'm planning to release the repo in public, like a public repo. It already is technically public. It's github.com/John Mathis/free mocap. But like, I wouldn't recommend like doing anything in there right now because it's still in a flux. But we're doing a public release on July 20th, and there'll be like a pip install and all that. So Glitched Robot, if you just want to keep your eyes open, I'll be making announcements, and it will hopefully very soon be in a place where it would be very beneficial if you could develop a Plotly visualization for this data. That would be super awesome. Because I tried doing that and like I wasn't able to quite figure it out, and I kind of moved on to other parts of the project. But that'd be cool. That would be like a kind of a first, as like, because like the notion of like open source developing is something super exciting to me, but like I've never really experienced it or like managed it. But I am excited to learn. Hopefully. Yeah. Where are you at, Glitch Robot? Where do you live? Okay, and on this front, uh, it's gone through camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, and it is currently on the last camera. Once this part is done, it will start stitching the data together, and it should actually just pop out as a visualization. We'll see. So right now, OpenPose is a kind of a bottleneck because it's so slow. It works really well, and it's very accurate, and I think it may actually be like still one of the most accurate ones out there. But we're a lot of, because the comp sci tech world, things have gotten much faster, but they haven't really gotten more accurate. Oh, Chicago, cool. By the way, that is the lag we're on. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I would love that. I especially love this, like, sort of the clicking points where you can kind of get, like, so like, so if this was like a person, you can kind of click on one of the points and get data coming out of it. Oh yeah, well, check it out. Check it out. That's me. It's playing back at the wrong speed, but you kind of catch the vibe. So, what do you think? It's pretty good? Ah? Ah? Visualization needs some work. The callback, yeah. Yeah, this is updating in a really basic way. This is using PyQt Graph, which is a pretty cool software. But something like Plotly would off like this. This is beautiful. I love this actually. This is a really good brain. But yeah, so this is just like a stub. This one is nice because it's on OpenGL, so it's like interactable in real time. I don't know why there's no videos. You're supposed to play the videos too, but it's not showing up. But then when I do this, it'll pull up this, which this is Matplotlib, which I use because it's like MATLAB, and I know how to use MATLAB, and I'm new to Python. But obviously it's very slow. And that's partially because of the way that I coded it is inefficient, but there I am. Look at me go. It's not really ideal because the camera placement isn't quite right, and so it's going to be a little stretchy, skewy, and all that. But like, that's the vibe. You sort of push the button, click OK a couple times, and then just come back later, and you got data. I hope you all like that. All right. Slowly but surely. Yeah, so there's a version, there's another piece of tool, there's another tool out there called MediaPipe, which is like a Google thing that produces not quite as accurate, okay, oh good, but much more, but like much faster. So I think there's going to be a version of this that works using that and that will be like that'll speed that up by a lot. And eventually, I think I can get this down to like operate in real time. Okay, so we're done processing that thing. Thanks, Mom. My mom thinks it looks awesome, and she's right. So this was the last recording session that we the one we just watched process. And then here's a bunch of stuff. Here's like the calibration video. Here's the data that came out of it. And I think if we click on this guy, we get that. Yeah, not bad. Like I said, it's like the videos are a little like the viewpoints are not, the cameras are not like oriented exactly right, which is why like the face is messed up and like the hand is messed up. Is because if you see the video, like half of my body is off the camera screen. There's 4 videos, they're not showing it like that. But yeah, what do you think? Huh? Huh? Alrighty. That's about what I got for that. Was there anything else I wanted to do right now? I do want to get Aaron's version of this working, because this is the rolled back version, if you recall. Yeah. I don't know if I have the energy to do that right now. It's 6 o'clock on a Friday. I'm tired. Yeah. All right. I'm satisfied with that as a thing I did today. Alrighty, let's see. Anything else I need to do? I don't think so. Should record a better video. Nah, it's fine. Piece by piece. Okay. I think I'm going to call it there. So this actually uses a lot of other things. OpenPose is kind of the background. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is actually a fairly complex piece of code. That is got a whole. This is all the code involved. So like this is the module. And you got this is like sort of the webcam recording module, like with the recorder and the time syncer and the trimmer, and here's how you. So AnyPose is the back end for doing the camera calibration, which is another one of these sort of like not particularly well supported and documented pieces of code. Here's Deep Lab Cut, which I didn't show you. Media pipes downgoing. This is the OpenPose code. Here's the visualization code, your initialization, video maker. This is the 3D reconstructor. Here's the sort of config file session information class thing. Actually, don't know what this is. This is the session class that stores the data. Here's the GUI. So it's a lot. There's a fair amount going on in there. And this is like a long-term project for me and my lab. So like, the plan is to release it in a month, but then like that's like the start of the work. So like Glitch Robot, like if you want to contribute with the visualization and like building up like a Plotly visualizer, I would love that. So stick around and I'll the next big accomplishment here, I think, will be having like the installation procedure dealt with, which is not which is a whole vibe. I kind of have it ready, but when I'm hoping that within the next week, you'll be able to do pip install free mocap and have this system set up for you. And then like making documentation and some like example data for you, Glitched Robot. The sample data I think will be the important part, because then if you have because this is there's been a lot of work to make like the internal structure of this and the way that it handles inputs and outputs and data like clean. So this is not the one to send you because it's already out of date even as I'm talking. But like the idea is that in this config file, which is kind of buried in these other files, but yeah, like so this is the config file that sort of like organizes things, and then this data arrays folder has the sort of all the two-dimensional and three-dimensional data in it. So like I said, this is not the data to share with you right now because the format's gonna change like over the next week. But by this time next week, if not this time next week, then definitely this time the week after, I'll definitely have data that I can share that you can work with. And yeah, that'll be awesome. You can do like a whole like GitHub thing. You like fork a branch and then do a pull request. So that's I will keep you in mind. And is it the same username on Discord? I guess I can check. God, right? Glitched. Oop, 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 oop. What am I doing? Yeah. Yeah, awesome. And again, like the whole, like a big part of the effort in this was making the software set up so that it can scale and be extended and be modular and like be like clean under the hood to like assist with people in like actually contributing to it. So I appreciate you reaching out. And Glitch Robot, I appreciate your offer to help. Hades and Albert, I appreciate your interest and you sticking around. And Nightwand, you want to learn Python? You want to learn how to do this? You learn to code. They don't explain what it do. I mean, all I can really say, and unfortunately, I'm not in a position to help you out myself, but just keep looking around with the Python tutorial people and just try to find someone that works at the level that works for you. And you may just have to go back a little further. So like you could start by like working with like Anaconda to deal with Python environments. That can be a really helpful way to get started off. Or like work with like an IDE that you like. IDE is like an integrated development environment. That's like VS Code or Spider or PyCharm. These are like the software you use to write the code. So starting by working on those rather than like working on like like how do you sort this list kind of stuff. And then the main advice I can give you is just don't give up. Like it's very frustrating at the early level with trying to get like set up when like entering a new intellectual space. That's really frustrating. So just really like take a deep breath. It's okay to be lost when you start, and the longer you hang out in that space, the sooner you'll get comfortable with it. Also, I don't think Nightwand is here anymore. I'm just talking to no one. It's okay. And thank you, Hades. I also look forward to helping you figure it out. Hopefully it won't be... The whole effort here is to make this easy for other people. It's not there yet. Realistically, by the time I'm ready to show it to you, it'll still be kind of a problem. But everything is sort of geared towards ease of use here. So hopefully we can get you up and running and working on whatever it is you're trying to do. And stick around. I will be back next week, Thursday afternoon, ideally. And until then, bye-bye. Have a great day. And farewell.